Hello, Mr. Stone here to talk about reflection notation. I've got GeoGebra open here on my left. I've got Word with some formulas here on the right. Let's take a look at these. So first of all, let me clear out the stuff we don't need just right now. This we've seen before. All this says is the reflection, I know it's reflection because I have the R, of point A over line L gives us A prime. As we see here on the left, here's my point A, here's my line L, here's my A prime. If I reflect A over line L, that gives me A prime. If I do another reflection, this time I'm reflecting A prime, right? What am I reflecting over? Well, I'm reflecting over line M. Line M right here, that gives me A double prime. Two reflections, we've seen this. Now we're putting them together. And we can put them together in two ways. These basically say the same thing. These basically are just two different ways of saying both of these combined from up here. Okay, let's go through them. With this one, this first one, there's a slight typo. This should be L. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Reflection of A over L, work from the inside out just like we would if for parentheses in an algebraic equation. Do that, and that would give you actually A prime, right? This would be A prime. Because we said up here, the reflection of A over L is A prime. So we could substitute that in. We could literally copy this, because these are the same things. Since we said they're equal, we can substitute. The substitution property. Boom. And this is the same as this up there, which we saw. Reflection of A prime over M is A double prime. Okay. The only thing is that we're saying the full process here. We're putting both of these into one, and we're working inside out. Okay, just like you would with parentheses in an algebraic equation. What we're doing right here is the same thing. Okay, this is a composite function. We're going to see this again as you get further on into mathematics. So let this be a friend. Let's get acquainted with him. The way this guy works is pretty much the same as the parentheses, except we're working right to left. Do this first. What is the reflection of A over line L? That's A prime. So we've got A prime here as well. And now we reflect that over line M, which is here. That gives us that. Okay? And if we want to see, remember how these look, just we can read through these. This first one up here would say the reflection of A over line L is A prime. Similarly, this is the reflection of A prime over line M is A double prime. This, if we wanted to put this one into words, it's going to be a little wordy, but we could do it. We could say, start in the center and work your way out. The reflection of A over line L, okay, that's what's on the inside here. So this is what we're going to be reflecting now. This is where it gets, putting this into words, this is why the notation is so much easier, because putting it into words is actually quite wordy. If this is make things more confusing, ignore this part, okay? But this is saying the reflection of A over line L. We can almost put this into parentheses just to kind of say that this is separate. This is what's in the parentheses part here. Over line M is A double prime. Okay, this bit in here in the parentheses is the bit in here in parentheses. And this one, the reason this might make a little bit more sense, it's very concise, reflecting A over line L and reflecting that, or instead of that, let's be more precise. The result over line M is A double prime. We do this first, reflect A over L, the result of that, reflect that over M, that's A double prime. I hope this clears things up a little bit. Practice with it, look at it. The reason we're using this, it's not to make things more complicated, it is to make things more simple. So you don't have to read eyesores like this because they can get quite complex. Okay? Play with it, have fun with it, mess around with it, see what works, see what doesn't work. That's part of the joy of learning. And after you do it enough, and you get a little help from your friends and maybe the guy that wears the necktie in the room as well, then you will learn. You will get this. I have faith in you because you are an awesome person. Good luck, have fun, and good day.